Human mind has the great power to bring you back in time in a blink of an eye. No time machine is needed. All you need to do is focusing on a time of your life you want to go back to, and your mind will do the rest. Places, people, flavors, feelings, all will be again as when you experience it at that time. Music is a powerful tool to recall memories. So today we will use it as art of travel, a time travel into the life of Nina Mariani, a United States of American citizen who was born in Sulmona.
Well, I was born here, and I lived here until the age of 7 with my family, with my 3 siblings. And my father made many trips to this country after we went to America. He kept coming back to make a good living. And so we were separated for a good while, but he took 13 trips back. And so finally he tired of that and decided that we all go to America, and my mother was in favor of that, and so we made plans to do that, and unfortunately she became very ill in a short time, and she passed away, and we waited for another year and then took our trip to America. I didn't know too much about Sulmona because I was just 7 years old, but my heart was always here, at least part of my heart, and so I continued to go to school. Of course, I didn't know a word of English, and then music was my passion, and I started to study music, and I went to opera, and then it was a little difficult to learn the language, so I had to work hard to get through my studies, and then I started to think about Sulmona, how much I wanted to go back, so I have taken 7 trips back here. This is my 7th. So now I appreciate it even more, because each time I come, I feel like there is improvement and development, and I just love the warmth of the people. And so when I leave, I usually leave half of my heart here.
Being away from your country for so many years can make you forget many details about it. But there's something that will never be forgotten: feelings.
Well, it was like being here for the first time, because I remembered so little. And I just loved the antiquity, the warmth of the people. And I think progress was made. I just think that I just love the way people live simple life, because there's so much beauty here. And so I just enjoyed it immensely the first time, and then I was lucky and happy enough to be coming back. When I come here, I visit the house that I was born in, who at the present time my cousins live there. So it was wonderful to go back and see the house I was born in, and whenever I come back, I visit my cousins, and it's really a wonderful feeling to go back. Well, I find that there's always something to see spectacularly. The churches, you know, the U.S.A. and the Acabor, the La Villa, which is so beautiful. And I think I like the enthusiasm of the people. Like, for instance, when we visit restaurants, they just seem so warm, and they treat you like your family and not just, you know, tourists or just that come in to eat and out. It's just such a very familia, you know, it's just a good feeling. We don't see that in America. As much, anyway. Not to criticize America, because I love America as well, but it's just that there's just so much warmth that I love. And I love to see the children running and speaking Italian. It's just so beautiful. And there's definitely a closeness I feel with people. I mean, I'm not here long enough to really, you know this for sure, but from what I see, I love the warmth of the people, and also all the beautiful architecture here, the beautiful churches. There's just a lot. I don't know, other than that. But what I see, I really enjoy.
Trips are more enjoyable if you are with someone. And what better companions than someone you love?
I have 3 daughters, but only 2 could make it, and it's the most wonderful trip I've had because it's the first time. Well, I came with my Paula the first time, a couple of times, but now my youngest, Maria, joined us, and it was just complete. I really enjoyed being together here and having them see and experience where I've lived and where I was born.
Someone say the best way to get people know the goodness of a place is to pass the word. So let's hear what Nina's lovely daughters have to say about Sulmona.
This is my 3rd trip with my mother to Sulmona. I was here for the first time 30 years ago, and the second time my husband and son joined us. So my son, Nona's grandson, had the opportunity to see where his Nona was born. So that was a wonderful experience, and this is a trip of a lifetime. This is something I could only dream of. Sorry, it's come true. And to do it and share it with Maria, we miss Lisa, our 3rd sister. That would have made it absolutely perfecto, complete. I love Sulmona. I wish I could live here. We have not stopped for 4 days. It's been so much fun walking, and it's a beautiful city. It's a city where the people seem happy and are always smiling and helpful. No macchina for 4 giorni. It's just been so much fun, and the weather has been perfect. It's a wonderful, beautiful, embracing city, and I want to learn more of the history of this beautiful city.
Like Paula, have visited Sulmona before, 4 years ago with my family, 2 children. Not children, I should say, they're young women. Sulmona was one of their favorite days when we visited Italy, and also were in the home in which my mother was born, which was fun to see relatives and share that. So this week has been just an addition to that, and coming back and enjoying and seeing with my mother and my sister, and the beauty of Sulmona, the antiquity, the just passionate people, the church, the Annunziato, is one of my favorites. My grandmother was once in the hospital when it was a hospital, and it's now a church that we spent a little time in yesterday, and just walking through the streets and also eating the delicious food that we have eaten.
Good thing we're walking.
So, to me, it's just been a great week. I'm leaving in the morning, so it'll be hard to say ciao. However, we are going to be back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We love it. We have it holds a special place in our heart. I would say to tourists, discover, keep an open mind and an open heart, and walk and see and eat and explore and get to know and get to know. Yeah, come to Sulmona. Discover Sulmona. It is a city. It is a countryside. Mm-hmm. It is a beautiful place, and keep your heart open because you'll just make so many wonderful memories.
You will make memories. It's not as huge as a lot of other cities that are in Europe. So if you're looking for even a day or 2 days, you can certainly have the pleasure of a tour and see and really grasp the culture. And especially at our beautiful bed and breakfast, the Marchese.
A little city, an ancient city with modern attitude. And,
modern.
Just so much warmth, and I was happy to leave Rome. I couldn't wait to leave Rome. I was very anxious to leave.
It's overwhelming, and this gives
you the serenity. You need the serenity here.
Arrivederci, Rome. I'll come to Sulmona.
It's just been a wonderful time, and I just feel that I I just feel a closeness to Sulmona, even though I've been away so many years. But when I come back here, it's like you're returning to something beautiful, and I just love it here. And I enjoy the people who actually are friendly. We were in a restaurant today, and before we left, we were all kissing each other and come back again. I mean, it's just wonderful. It makes you feel good, so light at heart. That's all I can say.
Troubles melt like